seen the rise of people documenting their life, the need to record everything in the fear of potentially losing and forgetting that memory. And I get that because I'm the exact same way. I once dropped my hard drive on the floor when I was 16, and on there were the first photos I've ever taken on my camera, my childhood photos, and the videos that I've taken of my friends as a kid. And in that split second, I lost it all, and it wasn't able to be recovered. And so I'm missing a huge part of my life that I've documented, and I think about it a lot. So now I have this fear of losing my photos, and I feel like I need to compensate in a way because I've lost so much already. But that means I have a lot of digital clutter, and that even includes me keeping my screenshots because I feel like it's going to tell me about how I interact with my phone, but honestly that needs to go. But yes, I have thousands of photos in my archive, and honestly I don't take the time to look back at it all because it's all overwhelming, really. These days it's so hard to go through a digital gallery. It's never gonna be like flipping through our parents' photo books, where it's all curated and where we can hold it in our hands. It's just not the same, and lately I've been missing more of that feeling, and I want to be able to look back at my photos like that too. And so I've created this system for myself at the end of each year. It's the end of the year, which means it's time to print all of my photos, and so I take the time to look back and reflect at everything, the photos that I've taken, maybe even my iPhone selfies, the photos that other people have taken of my life too. And I look back at all of that, and I choose the photos that mean the most to me, and I print those out. I also do this after every big trip. I'd like to think that I'm doing this for future me and for my future kids too. When I'm old and can no longer capture life like I used to, I want to be able to look back at all of my photos, and I don't want to be doing it through a phone screen. I want to be able to hold it in my hands, and I want to be able to look back at the life that I lived in my 20s, 30s, 50s, and, relive those moments again. We live in such a fast-paced world. We forget to slow down and look back at this one life that we have. I think all I'm really trying to say is you should document your life, but document it in a way where you get to live in that moment too. I think we get so caught up in trying to get that perfect frame. But in all honesty, when you're looking back at all of this, you're going to be thinking about that memory, right? And that's all that really matters. And sometimes some memories are just meant to be kept to yourselves too. And you aren't losing anything if you forget to capture a couple things here and there. It still lives within you. So yeah, document your life if you haven't already. And while you're at it, print your photos too. I think your future self will thank you.